Good evening, everybody. What's going on? What's up, Satellite Sun? Good to see you. You have a Swiss cake roll. Oh my god, I gave yourself a paper cut and packaging. I guess that's the karmic price for your indulgence. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. I can't complain about how hot it is here, even though it's hot here. Like, my family is currently in a place where it's like twice as hot, so I'm just like, this is fine. Everything is fine. Not a big deal. It's not that hot, relatively. It's just unseasonably warm here. I do this before my vacation, run the street. Damn, thank you for the 100 stream streak, dude. That is monumental. Thank you very much for that. What's up, Ardominic? Good to see you tonight. Peach, good to see you as well. Hello, hello. Good to see everybody. Glad you're all here. Whether you're in chat or just lurking around, I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad you can join me tonight. I'm very excited about tonight. I feel like last night left us in a really good place in Wooden Ocean. I'm very excited about it, but we can talk about all that later. I was busy today. Work is a bit busy today. It's going to be kind of a mess tomorrow. Our schedules all kind of mashed up. A bunch of things that weren't supposed to overlap are overlapping, so it's going to be a bit chaotic. But by the time I show up tomorrow night, it'll all be settled and out of the way, so I'll probably be in good shape. But I am drinking tonight, because that's definitely going to improve things for tomorrow. But yeah, so I didn't have time to play anything, or I had some stuff on in the background today while I was working. I've been watching a lot of stuff about RPGs. I posted one of them, this channel that I found. I posted a video from them in Discord, and I watched a bunch more of their videos today about different RPGs. Hey Eva, good to see you. Found out I was squatting. Yeah, they're probably like, what does that guy do here anyway? And I was like, it caught me flat-footed. I didn't have a good answer for that. So, but no, yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos about RPGs, and oh boy, like, you know, I've already been in the mood for RPGs. We wouldn't be playing Wooden Ocean if I wasn't. But it's reinforcing, it's reaffirming my current interest in the genre. I definitely want to play something a bit more scrutable if and when we finish with Wooden Ocean. We might just never finish with it. This might just be what we play for all eternity. I don't know. It's impossible to tell with this game. But assuming it does have an end, assuming it does conclude at some point, yeah, I've got lots of RPG ideas. Sea of Stars is definitely something I've thought about. Because I mean, I really enjoyed the demo that I played for that, and I really like that developer too. Because I mean, it's the same developer as The Messenger, and The Messenger was amazing. But yeah, and oh man, you want to see something funny? Actually, you want to see something silly? Incepting Crystal Project. So like, I had a little bit of time tonight after dinner, before a stream. I was like, I want to do a little bit of playing. Oh my god, it's Endief! Nobody expects Endief. For our chemistry exam, we had to write 1,000 words on acid. Unfortunately, a pen turned into a grill and the floor melted. I guess pretty good. I feel like the quality of these has been improving. Did you do like some extra research while I was on vacation or something? I gotta say, I'm impressed. You are starting to impress me. So I was like, I'm gonna look through my RPGs and I'm gonna get some ideas. I'm gonna just on run, nice. Or my standard slip, yeah. So I was like, okay, let's pop this open. Oh, here we go. Here's a little RPG button. Let's see. Wow, I have 674 RPGs in my library. Really? And then I was like, no, probably not. Oh, that's not even gonna show me the thing I wanted. Never mind. But yeah, I started looking through this list and I'm like, 200? What? Like this game, I don't even know if this one still exists, but it's like a online multiplayer only versus game. Like, I realize it's picking up anything that's even, like, adjacent to RPGs. Like, anything that has any kind of RPG elements to it. Apotheon. Apotheon's a Metroidvania. Apotheon is 100% a Metroidvania. But it somehow got tagged with RPG in it. All of the Assassin's Creeds are tagged RPG. The Atari Vault is tagged RPG. I guess because maybe there's something like an RPG in there somewhere. The BioShock games are tagged as RPG. So yeah, it's not a very useful list. So I tried to go a little bit more granular. I looked up like CRPG is a tag. And it gave me back 50 of those with some very, very crunchy ones that I have. But obviously this doesn't encompass everything that I want to consider, so. Bad Steam tags. Give up the dynamic collections since the actual genre tags are useless. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Put things in your own categories as I buy them. Yeah, my problem is I use my categories for sorting through like stream stuff. Like I have things tagged for future streams. I have things tagged for hidden object games. I have 3 different categories for hidden object games. Hidden object games I've never played at all. Hidden object games I've played but haven't streamed, and then hidden object games that I've streamed. So that way I can keep everything straight. And that way, if I want to play something, if I want to do a Hog Night with something that I'm familiar with, I can pick from the ones that I've played but not streamed. If I want something that's fresh and exciting and bizarre, I can pick from the ones that I've never touched at all. So, oh shit, what is this music? It's nice. I'll link it to you. YouTube has been pushing this channel super hard to me, and I don't know if it just knows my vibes right now or what. Also, good evening, Arcane. It's very good to see you. And Ipico, good to see you as well. Crunchy. Yes, Age of Decadence is brutal. I played 85 minutes of this game, and I hit a fucking wall in it. I had no idea what to do after that point, so. Yeah, that was something. Yeah, I've got a couple games on here that I've started, and a bunch just in this list I've started, never finished. Arcanum is one. Like, I've gotten... I can't even say how far I've gotten in Arcanum. I've made it to the big city in Arcanum before, but I don't remember if I accomplished anything after that. I put 6 hours into Avedon, and I remember really, really liking it, and I think I just kind of ended up wandering away from it. Caves of Cud definitely deserves to be on this list now. I put nearly 32 hours in this game and come nowhere close to finishing that. Death Trash is something that I want to return to. Disco Elysium, I'm ashamed to admit this. I never actually finished Disco Elysium. I have 12 hours in it, which is more than enough time to establish as the best written game I've ever played in my life. But I never finished that playthrough, and I do regret that. I started Divine Divinity a long time ago and never finished that. Icewind Dale. It won't show it on here because I played the original Icewind Dale. And I got really far into Icewind Dale, but I never finished that one either. Adventure Tag includes everything from Borderlands to Hogs. Yeah, Adventure is like action. You can tag almost every video game in existence as action. Like, it's such a meaningless delineation. And on Steam in particular, any extremely general tag like action or adventure RPG is gonna be dominated by whatever the last big game to come out is. You know? Giving up is Giving up is a valid in-character response to disco music. That is absolutely true. That is very, very true. I actually started playing Pathfinder Kingmaker not long ago, back in October, actually, but I didn't stick with it. Planescape Torment, I've never finished. I got really, really, really far into this and never finished it. Starcrawlers I started. This was cool, but I didn't stick with that. Stygian I've never finished, but I don't know. This one's complicated. Stygian's a really weird one because it's a really neat game, but it's also a very awkward game to play. And my understanding is it's not a complete game either, so I don't feel terribly bad about never finishing this one. I do occasionally come back to it from time to time. Last time I did was end of 2022. I did try another playthrough then, but apparently that's when I got schizophrenia for my character. Torment Tides of New... Wow! I played this for a long time and didn't finish it. I got almost 18 hours into this game and just got kind of tired of it. Tower of Time I got really far into and didn't finish. I'm not usually like this. It really seems like an RPG specific thing. Like normally when I start something I'm pretty good about powering through, but RPGs in particular, I have trouble like... Yeah. I kind of lose momentum on them. I think the thing with RPGs is if you step away from them for more than like a week, it's gone. I think one of my biggest gaming regrets to this day is not finishing the original Witcher. Years and years and years ago. How long ago, in fact? I'm gonna find out right now. How long ago was that? Oh fuck, that was only 8 hours of gameplay? Okay, I could totally do this. I thought it was like 30. Seriously. Steam doesn't even remember when I last played this game, but yeah, I got to the final or penultimate chapter in The Witcher and just got distracted by something else and never went back to it. I don't usually do this, he says about the phenomenon. The chat is named after him. Alright, you know what? Guilty as charged. I accept that. I will accept that. Maybe I am worse about that than I like to think. I got like 18 minutes into Tides of Numenera. I bounced off it hard twice. It's a weird game. I don't think you'll be able to really get anywhere in it if you approach it from the mindset that you're getting another Planescape Torment, because you're definitely not. It's attempting to do the same thing, and it is not measuring up. It's a neat game in its own right. There are some really interesting quest lines in Numenera, but yeah, it does not compare favorably to Planescape Torment. Is it called Lazy Asshole Clear? Restart Final Fantasy X like 10 times. Really good at getting 3/4 of the way through something and then procrastinating the ending until I forget the whole thing. Yeah. That is especially a thing with RPGs with me. For me, it started with the Final Fantasy games, where you would hit that end game point where like the whole world opens up and you know where the final dungeon is, but there's a bunch of other bullshit you can do too. And I got really bad about not finishing Final Fantasy games because of that. And at this point, I've more or less redeemed myself on all of them. Because for the longest time, I hadn't beaten 7, I hadn't beaten 9, and I did go back and do those. I didn't finish 5 though. So maybe it really is just me. Maybe I'm the problem. Also, good evening, Justin, Brett, and Lodra High. It's good to see both of you. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier. Gotten better about it a little. 5 is actually the first one you finished. Nice. Well, I make no promises about Wooden Ocean either, because, I mean, I don't even know if this thing has a real ending or not. I'm gonna assume it has some kind of ending, or at least a screen that's like, this is all we got. This This is as far as we go. Actually, kind of crazy to think that I've played Wooden Ocean for twice as long as I played The Witcher. And I was lamenting walking away from that Witcher playthrough. I could totally just start another playthrough of it and get through it. What's up, Ms. Roy? Good to see you. Managed to finish Crystal Project 2. How long is Crystal Project? I've been meaning to ask you that since somebody keeps bringing it up. But yeah. We're in a really good place with Wooden Ocean. I'm actually really happy about this. I'm really excited about tonight. And that is specifically because we hit a wall last night. And I wasn't sure if or when we would, but we did. And I think that's a good thing. What's up, Zem? Good to see you too. Drag it out a long time, think you do it fairly short if you want. Okay, interesting. So lots of optional secrets and contents and a randomizer. Oh, cool. Cool. I hope randomizers become standard for most game genres going forward. They add so much more life to games. Crystal Project was so much I fell off, but no regrets about what I played. So I was thinking about this with Wooden Ocean. I realized today, designers of open world games, I imagine they have a pretty difficult problem when it comes to just the basis of design. Because they're designing for two different kinds of players, essentially. Because there are, when you break it down, players tend to split into two groups. One is fixated on like the mission critical stuff, the main storyline, and they're just like beelining through that. And the other group wants to know what they need to do so they can do everything except that. They can do all the exploring, they can do all the side quests, they can do all the collectibles, they can do everything else except the main plot until there's nothing left to do, and then they do the main plot. And for an open world game, I mean, that's catering directly to that latter group, but what do you do about the former group? Like, how do you get people who are utterly focused on, like, the mainline mission critical stuff, the main plot, to engage with the rest of the game? And Wooden Ocean, I think, has done a really good job of this. I think Wooden Ocean has done a really, really good job, like, kind of guiding our hands so far with the way that Alex and Amelia kind of advise us whenever we show up in a place. They kind of give us a temperature check on whether or not we should even be there. And then last night, because I was dutifully following the main plot, because I'm looking for something to kind of jump us ahead in power. Because it feels right now, this is a whole other topic, but that we're gonna get into tonight. It feels like our advancement in party power has been very gradual. And compared to some of the numbers and stuff that I'm seeing, I'm wondering if there is something that, like, jumps us forward. And I thought if there was, it would be part of the main plot. And I was right in part, because the main plot is what got us our other two party members. And they have been absolutely essential to surviving some of this stuff. But everything in the main plot had basically been no major threat, no big, like, it hadn't taken much effort to get through. Until finally last night, we hit something where they were like, we absolutely cannot do this. Do not do this right now. Turn your ass around and do something else. And for once, I didn't listen, and we got hilariously obliterated. Like, to a degree that nothing else in this game has annihilated me. Like, every single other fight that I have lost in this game, I could see, like, the light at the end of the tunnel. I could see a glimmer of hope, not the angel. The angel was absolute, unnegotiable death. Which means, yeah, we need to go do something else now. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the Wooden Ocean is like, okay, stop. Stop. Go do something else now. And I'm like, okay, sure, yes. Sorry to bother you. Raffliest of Raffle Stomped? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Answer is level scaling and nobody likes it. Because level scaling is like the razor's edge of game design anyway. It is so easy to fuck up level scaling. It is really, 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 really hard to do good level scaling. Offhand, I can't think of a game where I thought the level scaling was done well. Just like straight up. I get why, but yeah. I get it in principle, but for the life of me, I cannot think of a good example of level scaling. Zuri quit and write a bad review because you can't beat the boss. 0 out of 10, game too hard, waste of time. Important to let the player know it's scaling. That's probably an important part of it. I'm guessing you're too far south to feel that quick. Yeah, I didn't feel anything. What's up, 2-hit? There was an earthquake today. Pissed off his nut. Hey, I didn't start drinking heavily until about like an hour and a half ago. Oh, 10 minutes ago? Okay, yeah, I was pissed off my nut. I may have drunk too much to just not notice. May have drunk so much that I didn't notice. May have drunk too much to notice. That's how you say that stuff. 5.1 is a bit south of Bakersfield. Oh, damn. Just got in, didn't feel like because it was in the car, your phone was shouting at you. Your mind was blown the first time I heard about low-level Final Fantasy VIII runs. Yeah. In my infinite wisdom, because, you know, everybody shows up to see my skills at games. The one time I played through Final Fantasy VIII, I maxed out my levels on everybody. Which is the opposite of what you want to do in that game. I still beat it, but I made it so much harder on myself than it needed to be. So, yeah, the plan for tonight in Wooden Ocean. Yeah, everyone fell for that trap, yeah. Absolutely. The plan for Wooden Ocean is we're going to focus on side questing. I will do some random exploring and wandering if the notion takes me. But the main thing I want to do is start following up on some of these other quests, because I assume we've got something like 6 or 7 unresolved quests in our log. At least one of those we have to be appropriate level for or past. And hopefully that'll set us on a path of growth and exploration and probably further story revelations too. You know, I can't imagine the entire story is just told through the main plot. There's got to be other stuff off to the sides we can find as well. Parents felt it over their hotel in Woodland Hills. Damn. So yeah, why don't we get to schedule. Tonight is Wooden Ocean. Tomorrow's Wooden Ocean. Thursday is back to the Power Hours. January 1994. We're making progress. There will be some previews for games coming out later in 1994. So if there's some big name game coming out like months down the line in the magazine, there is an outside chance that you might be able to request it on Thursday. So keep an eye out for that. Friday. I don't think we're gonna do a wheel this week. I think because there's no real interesting like themed sales or anything going on, and like I checked some of the subcategories of stuff that's on sale on Steam and GOG and other places right now, and nothing really spoke to me, so I'm gonna put off the wheel for now. I am currently tentatively planning to do another Master System Odyssey on Friday, because I'm pretty sure it's been a long ass time since we did one of those. And I am still intent on working through that entire library eventually, which is going to take a number of additional nights. So, that's always a good time, isn't it? Playing random old Master System games. Sometimes they're even good. Sometimes. No? Yeah, no. But hey, it's something to do. It's a way to spend a Friday. It's better than a swift pop in the mouth. I don't know how that expression goes. I forget. It could theoretically it could happen. Supposedly, I have heard tales. I have heard stories that there are good games on the Master System. And maybe one day we'll find one. I'm just being a dick. I know we played some fun stuff, but it's been so long since we last played it. Since we last did a Master System Odyssey, I don't even remember what the good stuff is, will be, and be. All right. So we're back in Ghost Town. We're level 17. We have 21,000 gold. So one thing, if I really hit a wall, if I can't figure out what to do next, new equipment is always an option. New equipment and respecking are options for us as well. But for now, we're gonna warp ourselves out of here. We actually found a side quest in this, like, Crystal Nexus place. I mean, it's a very basic one to reactivate 20 of these crystals. And I haven't activated any of these. I don't actually remember where all of these go. Okay, that's oh my god, that's Undead Castle. That's actually the castle I wanted to go to. The Edge. Caves. Ghost Town. Northwest Wooden Ocean. Northern Catis, Southern Catis, Hollows, Mining Camp. Okay, cool. Is Bono here as well? I wanted to make that joke, and I just didn't. I lost my chance. All right, we're actually gonna go to the Undead Castle. I want to see if we're ready for the Undead Castle. Decent chance the answer is no, but we do have a quest here. This is, I believe, Some King's Journal. So we kind of skimmed around the first floor because there's no enemies on the first floor. Those rooms are locked, so I'm gonna go up first. Let's go up. Let's get into a fight with something, and let's see if it kicks our ass. You. Okay, we got an Undead Knight and Zombie Hound. Let's see what happens. Maybe Holy will pay off here? Potentially. I mean, they're panicking. Oh, we might be fine, actually. We might actually be good. Yeah, I think we might actually be good. And decent experience. I mean, I'm kind of looking for 3-digit experience at this point. I was a fucking fool. I wasted a decade of my life on an idiotic fairy tale. Of course, there's an expression attached to this one. That would be complete nonsense. Jesus Christ, I'm such a fucking idiot. My professional life, my personal life, all gone because of this cosmic color bullshit. I don't know what to do anymore. Cosmic color. Interesting. This is basically underground, maybe dangerous. Above ground will kick the shit out of you when you first came here, I think. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's even better then. Holy does nothing because they all die to lightning like everything else. It's rumored that the Symphony of Carbon knows of a strange place. One that's connected to the hotel yet isn't. Upon hearing of this place, I changed my major and not too far afterwards dropped out of college entirely. I knew this place existed. I knew it did. It had to. And then they're like, I'm a fucking idiot. I've ruined my career. Okay. Okay, status stuff we've talked about. Okay, cool. Peace Be Volume 5. What? Okay. Alright. One thing that this game does that's really weird is it's got some really, like, truly bizarre messaging on religion. Alright? I don't want to make any... Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna draw any conclusions yet, because there's still a lot we don't know about the world or the writers of these books, okay? But I'm warning you up front. Yeah, Return of Milkshake Duck. Yeah, the first one of these we found came off as pretty anti-Semitic, honestly. So, just brace yourselves. If ever there was a time to truly buttress your feelings, it would be now. I mean, true Christians are true Muslims. True Jews are true Muslims. Moses was a Muslim, as was Jesus. God sent 313 messages to Earth. Muhammad was merely the last. I don't know, man. Soul Eaters. Have we fought Soul Eaters before? Wait, have we fought? I need something you can target. No, we haven't. I could have sworn maybe we did Soul Eaters in the Western Ocean and then I died, so it got reset. But I feel like we fought these guys before. Oh yeah, we fought these guys before. I think we got our asses kicked. You're right, Frozen Soul Eaters. We've definitely done Frozen Soul Eaters before. I ain't reading all that Free Palestine, yeah. Time Cube adjacent bullshit right there. Okay, well, everything still dies to lightning. As long as everything still dies to lightning, we're good. Aviation Volume 14. How should an aircraft pre-flight inspection be accomplished for the first flight of the day? There are systematic means recommended by the manufacturer. What is the most hazardous wind condition when taxiing a tricycle gear airplane? Bordering tailwind. How can you determine the stability of an air mass? Observe the cloud formations and type of precipitation. So this is... when we found that random anti-Semitic book, it was right next to one of those. Like a manual on airport operations. So I don't know what's going on. I genuinely don't. While operating under basic med as a pilot in command, the aircraft must be limited to six seats and not certified for more than 6,000 pounds. In order to find pictorial explanation of an airport signs and markings, which publication would you consult? The Aeronautical Information Manual. When the term light and variable is used in reference to winds aloft forecast, code group wind speed is 9,900 and less than 5 knots. Make routine transponder code changes. Pilots should avoid an inadvertent selection of which code. 7500. What is transponder code 7500? Hijacking. What is transponder code 7600? Loss of radio. This might come up in a Poetry of Bronze. It might be the answer to one of those puzzles. That's not readable. Okay, Ghost Town we've been through. We've read all of these. I think there's 6 volumes of those. Are you gonna write it down? No, of course not. Why would I do that? Okay, and then I think I can assume the next one is Status Encyclopedia Volume 2. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna pretend to remember it. And then when we don't, I'm gonna blame you, chat. See, I got a plan. I know what I'm doing. Devil Zombie. Devil Zombie is new. Yeah, chat will I'm fine. I'm good. Chat will figure it out. Chat will not figure it out. Well, then it'll be chat's fault. God damn it. I can't be held accountable. Wherever this buck stops, it's not here. It might start here, but it don't stop here. I got 100 experience for that. We struggled on those word problems more than I thought. That was vague, though. Like, let's not pretend... Hunter armor, cool. Let's not pretend that word puzzle last night was straightforward. It certainly was not. Plus 10% attack and defense. I think when we leave here, I might swap her out of bone armor for that. Just because I am kind of expecting dark element stuff here since everybody's undead. Friend of mine was sick for a while, seeing a specialist. I found out he didn't find... Ooh, sorry to hear that, Manic. Thought the hints would be more direct. I mean, I'm not surprised in a game like this, frankly. Okay. Yeah, Soul Eaters have pretty low stats compared to us, at least. Standard strategies apply. Yeah, that really sucks. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. How's about that? Oh. Came that way. I think there's side rooms to this area. Maybe wings of the castle. And then there's more stairs up. Okay. Two sets of stairs up, in fact. Oh, it's actually the exterior. That's interesting. Oh, I think I can get into these towers. Yeah, I can. There's hidden doors on the backs of these towers. We found that when we were exploring here last time. Basically those doors. Oh, and there's a way into the sewer from here, too. So when we leave here, we want to explore the sewer a bit. We can do that. I think that may have just reset all the enemies, but it doesn't matter because I can just go upstairs. Okay. I wonder if they get harder the higher you go. Still got devil zombies. Zombie serpent is an interesting one. That went well. I like opening up with cleave because it seems to have a pretty high chance to knock down. And it also has a chance to just lower their defense innately, so. Play a bunch of tank goodness, you're here. It's so specifically 1980s suburban England. It's bonkers. I saw you post about that, yeah. Looks cute. Oh my god, it's the same party. I will do the same thing I just did. Eventually, I'm gonna have to come up with some new strategies. Because I know this is all gonna lose effectiveness eventually. But hey, level up for everybody. The thing that gets me, we're still only getting 1 AP per level. It really makes me wonder how you get additional AP. Because there are... What the hell did I just do? That's weird. There's something on the floor there, but I can't see what it is. Got to be some kind of grind or cheat spot. Yeah, I wonder... I really, really wonder. Whoa! King Puppet. Isn't this the guy that made Nier? Oh yeah, the arena. We should go back to the arena sometime. I was able to walk all over the Bronze League in that. We should try Silver. Emil's head. That was Emil. Still looks a ton like Emil. Is he gonna pommel strike his ass? Whoever he is. Lightning didn't do a lot to him. I did knock him down. And Holy did a shit ton of damage to him. So he was knocked down. So that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but we got him. That was worth a decent amount of experience. Don't see amazingly crafted asses anywhere. This can't possibly be Yokotarj. Ah, yes. A distinct lack of lovingly crafted asses. You're right, though. Yoko wears Emil's head because he doesn't like showing his face. Okay, there is a giant demon in that room. And I don't know if we're going to have a frank exchange of ideas or if it's going to go like the ogre did. That's another interesting thing I was thinking about. Like, as far as the main plot goes, all the bosses we've fought so far have been really easy. Like, the last boss we fought before we made it to the angel was that ogre. And I literally one-shot the ogre with a lightning spell. So it's interesting that after that, like, it just, like, cuts you off. It's like, no, you need to go do other shit. Option 3, Amelia sings Word Up the Demon You Win. I'm using that bundled Untitled Goose Game and Thank Goodness You're Here, which really tickles me. I was told Thank Goodness You're Here is a very similar game in concept to Untitled Goose Game. The other possibility about AP that I realized is the AP you get in this game might be very tight, and it may expect you to respec using that statue in the ghost town. You might just have to be really careful with your AP. But if I did the math correctly, I don't think respecing is expensive at all. Unless you do like 1,000,000 respecs. So once I have a better idea of what I'm doing, that's also a possibility. Oh, not that. If 2 interactions, Jump and Slap has a surprisingly big chunk of stuff to do. That's cool. It's always impressive to me when developers can get a lot of interactions out of just basic options. Some things require triple-digit AP. I doubt you have that many levels. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. This is the same battle, but reversed. Well, we know how this goes. But yeah, everybody starts with 5 AP. Yeah, I'm sorry, 50 AP. And then you get 1 per level up. So to get one of the skills that costs 160 AP, you would have to get to level 110, and that would be the only skill you could buy, period. So there's got to be something else going on. There's got to be some other way to get AP in this game. I just don't know what it is yet. And it seems like it's gonna be like a side thing. Not going to be part of the main storyline. Oh god, there's a third one. Are you the same? Yeah, you're the same on Dead Knight. Cool. Tiny animation bits. I can see why it took him a while to finish. Fully voice acted with a good cast, including Matt Berry. Nice. Very cool. Let's do archery instead. Let's change it up a tiny bit. I like using Holy just to get a better idea of what it works against. But I think, honestly, it's a very finicky, like, spell school. Amelia's archery is a lot more reliable. You remind me of a bitch. Suppose possible the big ticket skills are intended for New Game Plus. Would be weird, but so is the game. That's, you know, you can't discount any possibilities in this. Oh, I see a ghost. You can't see it because behind my face cam. But there's a ghost over in one of the other rooms that we can recruit. They are really enjoying the hidden treasure chests in this place. So yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see. The big thing right now is the angel. The angel is so far beyond my capabilities. Like, oh, I didn't realize, I forgot I aimed instead. I mean, didn't end up mattering, but... Like, right now, like, at the moment, at least, I don't really see how I get from here to there. I know we do. I know that we do. I just don't... I don't know how. And I'm very excited to see how we get there. Publisher of, Thank Goodness You're Here, also published Firewatch. Cool. That's cool. Okay, next upcoming games look really interesting. I got very distracted by Steam discussion threads about AP. Okay, don't share anything you learned. I will tell you. I will tell you. Now that we've hit a wall, I have been... Why did I do that? I need to do actual attacks. Now that we've hit a wall, I'm so tempted. I am so incredibly tempted to start looking up stuff about this game and start making sense of it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm still determined to figure stuff out myself in this. For now, anyway. Alright, we've read about lineage. Mesrins. I actually got another bone armor. That's cool. Okay. I am going to go downstairs. I'm going to go out of the castle, and I'm going to save again. Because we have done a bunch of stuff in here, and I did level up, and I'm very happy about all that. And if this guy is just going to, like, stomp my ass into the ground, I at least want the progress we've made so far. What I found wasn't too helpful in any case. The dev's persona for threads was very entertaining. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I do like it when devs have fun with their presentation and their marketing. All right, how do you think this is gonna go, chat? How do you think the confrontation with Mega Satan over here is gonna go? Badly. Oh, I didn't realize those guys were kind of guarding him. I love that your characters regenerate out of battle. I love this. I really wish more games would adopt this. I love that as long as you pace yourself in between battles, no matter how badly a battle goes, you will eventually be ready for the next one without actually doing anything. I love that a lot. Other game by Thank Goodness You're Here does is called The Good Time Garden, and the description is interesting. Explore a throbbing pink world full of strange naked creatures to gather food for your friend in this short, surreal experience. Huh. Interesting. Hello, sir. Oh, they recognize Alex. Is that you? Rostef? What are you doing here? I thought you left when we did. I did, but I came back. She told me to defend the harp, but I got bored and left my post. And now I can't leave. Defend the harp. Is he talking about Devil Harp? Apparently, I'm cursed. Who cursed you? Ah, Amelia, I can't believe it didn't... What happened to you guys? We normalized. It's a long story. So, who is this exactly? A witch, huh? You two are so kind. And here I thought you guys were acting all stupid. You guys had me fooled for a second there. Huh? Alright, so who's gonna eat first? Amelia? I'm not eating anybody. What? Yeah, the witch is with us. You're not allowed to eat her. Then why would you... Oh, I see now. She said something like this might happen. Just figured it'd be in the garden, not here. What are you talking about? Forgive me, guys, but I have no choice. Whoa. That was not what I was expecting from the sprite. Also, different music. He's a demon. I'm gonna try holy, but I'm not exactly optimistic. Pressure. Okay, I didn't do too much damage. That wasn't too bad. It's like Dracula at the end of Symphony of the Night. Yeah! Yeah, totally. Big nasty claws. Center just kind of explodes into eyeballs. Yeah, totally. Alright, Thunder. Weak against Thunder. Holy Light does not help at all. And now he's blessed. That's not good. Let me see if I can get that off of him, actually. I don't like that. We'll stick to archery then. Alright, he has been cursed now. That's good. Still blessed, also cursed. Let's do Impale. I mean, we're almost there. This is going fine. Here, just do another one. Just finish his ass off. Boom, there we go. 4,000 experience for that. Got 2 levels off of that. We're up to 20. Yeah, I don't think this is normal either. Holy shit. Get on your... We did get on your level. Murda. We got spicy candies. Candies are important too because candies raise your stats permanently. They're like tabs from Chrono Trigger. You can't see it. I actually got 2 spicy candies. And the Divine Tower Shield. Which might be really cool. Do we want to... What was that all about? There might be an AP candy. That's true too, Eva. What's that all about? New idea. So what should we do? Why are you asking me? I thought you ran this outfit. Yeah, but... Oh, well, let's just check out his room. Doubt we'll find anything, but hey, you never know. Oh, I do know. And what's that? We ain't gonna find shit. Murda! Real funny. But look anyways. Motherfucker was up here for a reason. You had to piss us off. But seriously, not everything has a reason, Violet. That's one of the cold truths about the world. Ooh, so edgy. Yeah, well, the truth is edgy. I don't care. Look anyways. There's at least of gold or some of these goddamn cabinets. Motherfuckers be hiding. They live savings in those things sometimes. Power to the stealing of the life savings. Praise be to the capitalism. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yes, this does have a very unique script. Wildly unique. Motherfuckers be hiding their whole life savings in these cabinets. Well, the question is, did he? Yeah, he did. 2,300 gold. Lineage again. An Artisan Reaper bow. Shit. Elite Wind Ring. Oh my god, this is awesome. This was totally worth it. God damn. Okay, I'm sorry. I've had enough of reading those. Okay. Oh, man. That is... Oh, that's great. Okay, wait. Amelia gets a new bow. Her current bow is plus 25% attack. Artisan Reaper is 27% attack and mana and grants dark magic. So, that means she doesn't need the dark ring anymore. She already has a wind ring. I think we can upgrade. I think Alex has a... No, Alex has it innately. That's right. That's right. So actually, we can upgrade her wind ring. And now we have a free dark ring. Which he can't fix because he has water and lightning. I guess we could swap water out for dart. And then she has dark innately. I can give her water. Cool. Okay, that was great. I think I was gonna give Alex a new ability. I think I was waiting for him to get to 20 AP for something. I think it might have been under lightning. I think I was gonna give him lightning. I could give him chain lightning. I mean, we don't tend to use the single target ones that much. We tend to use the multi-target ones. So yeah, I'll give him chain lightning. Cool, okay. Well, that was great, but we still haven't found... We still haven't found the journal we need. That must be down in the basement. Now she has a bunch of magic. I mean, this is just gonna be complete and utter overkill, but... That was insanely powerful. I want to say it's the most damage I've ever done with an attack. Yeah, pretty big jump there. And it's just math. It's just straight math. It's just that one we upgraded to has a higher multiplier than the one we had. Feels Dev is a big math fan. I mean, it helps if you're making an RPG. RPG needs solid math behind it, whether or not it's visible. And I respect how much of the math in this game the dev made visible. Of course, there's obviously a lot of math that isn't visible, like whatever's going on with like humidity and visibility and shit. Can you grind in high-level areas to get levels to defeat the angel, or does EXP fall off fast? I don't know. I don't know, Ipico. My assumption is no. Because the angel seems to be so far beyond where we are right now. I don't know if we need special equipment or a shit ton of levels or what. But they just seem to be utterly beyond us. Alright, so this is Jahan Dungeon. So there's monsters down here, but they're locked up. There's a boss down here, and it's locked up. There's a treasure chest down here, and it's locked up. We ain't got the tool for this. There's a tool. Okay. That's interesting. Here is a unique piece of floor. Oh, man. Okay, this place is really big. This place is really big. There's a person! There's a person who's glowing red down there. I'm sure that's perfectly normal. Let's see if there's a back way into that cell. Seems like it'd be a challenge run kind of thing to beat it early, like when you accidentally win to scripted loss. That person who was in here last night and couldn't help themselves spilling some info about the game, made it sound like you can kind of gimmick a win out of it at this point, but you would need far, far more knowledge about the game than I have. I mean, the systems in this game are so complicated. I am sure there's a way to do it. What is this? Poetry of Bronze 6. Input the original innocent prisoner number. Original innocent prisoner number. Oh my god. Oh no. Break out the paper. Okay. Has a 5. Go across. Second is half of last. First is not 5. But who owns the zebra? I used to, okay. My grandmother on my mom's side, she was a math tutor, I think, and she used to love giving me logic puzzles like this. Honestly, I really like these. They are challenging, but yeah. Now I'm thinking I should be mapping out where these are. This is obviously a lie. 4891 is in no set. So there are going to be falsehoods in here too. Yeah, I should have mapped this. I should have been writing down their numbers. Fuck. This guy's saying that you shouldn't believe him, which is interesting. Wait a minute, there's two 4891s? There is? You're right. You're right. And they say they're innocent. What if... Hang on. Hang on. Oh, no. Shit, okay. It wasn't that easy. Okay. Okay. So last number is to be 9 or 6. Okay, here's the problem. Who do we believe? Because obviously some of them are lying and some of them aren't. So how do we know which ones are telling the truth and which ones aren't? Find what information corroborates with the other info. Okay, so we know 4891 is not innocent because we tried him. So that's not true. The don't believe anyone who starts with 4 is confusing. Because if... I guess he's true? I don't believe the person who says don't believe anyone with a 4 because he has a 4 in his number. What if that's not his number, so he's telling the truth? Oh, God. That would make sense if... Yeah, the upside down digit thing. If you combine second digit as half with last digit as upside down. Second digit is... Wait, so it could be... You're speculating that it's 4816? Kind of want to try that just to see. Not that. But it's 5356. How the fuck do you get that? How did you do that so fast? Da, 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 da. Holy shit, Peach! Library Man, thank you so much for subscribing for 4 years, dude. The Awkward, I love you, brother. I love chat too. Thanks for being a friend for years, especially during those weird ass pandemic years. Helped me get through it, no joke. Library Man, I can't thank you enough for being here all this time. It has always been a pleasure to see you in chat. Just as much as it is to see everyone in chat, but it's, you know, it means a lot to me that people keep coming back. That there are so many names in chat that I've recognized for so long now. So yeah, thank you so much. Nothing but love, buddy. Can we just be friends? I flipped the last digit of all of them, but only the 9 made a difference. And that was the only one that worked out to a second digit being half the last. Wow. Damn. Dude, that's so impressive. You cut straight through that to the important information. That is wild. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Scored us a puzzle piece. That was crazy. Now I can get back to the important task of exploring this place. Oh god, okay. Alright, I'm definitely gonna save before I do that. There's a ghost there. It's scary, dude. I don't know what's in here. If there's one thing I could change about this game right now, it would be different enemy sprites. Because presently, outside of the way they move, every single enemy sprite in this game, at least on the world map like this, looks exactly the same. Like, this guy could be a rat, or he could be an angel. And I have no idea which is which. Maybe not an angel. Angels do get specific sprites. Wait, that didn't... Okay. Oh, that opened this guy. Sweet. Okay, well, I got a new ghostal. Okay, that guy. We're gonna fight this guy. What are you? Stone Nora. Okay, stone stuff.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Just because of tradition, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that so much. More than you know. More than you know. Hey, totally not a Titanite demon, yeah. I don't know if lightning's gonna do anything against these. Okay, we want chain lightning, and then let's try volley. Okay, volley fucked that one guy up real bad. And lightning fucked that guy up pretty bad. Another douchebag down. We got a stone sickle out of that, which I think is the second stone sickle we've gotten. Okay, so maybe it released everybody from this column. So maybe each column of cells has a switch. Maybe that's what we're looking for. Fucking jobbers. I was trying something, watch out. Definitely could have been worse. Or not, because, okay, there's another switch. Whoa! Dragon Tamer is new. Okay. Didn't do much damage, though. Of course, neither did we. Try and impale. Okay, cool. Combination of lightning and impale did him in. Here's another switch. I gotta find a book in this game to find out what the hell humidity stat stands for. I am deeply curious about that as well. Violet kind of reminds me of the main character in the traffic department. 2192 is also a foul-mouthed, overly arrogant ace. Guy on the right is new. Earth Mage. Okay. Yeah, I really hope at some point in the game we find out... Oh, fuck. Okay. I really hope at some point in the game we find out what those stats mean. Humidity is related to plane flying conditions. Alright, well, you should get up. I'm still gonna try and do my bullshit, even though we're all laying on the ground right now. Ow. Okay, that definitely worked out. Okay. I did knock him down. That's good. King Puppet is knocked down. Y'all need to get up. Think he's still knocked down? He is. Perfect. Here, just pop off one of these. It's fine. There we go. Does feel like there's an effort to add in explanations later, at least. You know something amusing about some of the demon enemies in Diablo 4? They just literally call them Balrogs. Okay, we've done this. We've done this before. Not in this configuration, but we've seen these guys before. Her first line is the name's Velasquez. Call me Vel to my face again. I'll rip yours off. Alright, we knocked down one of the mages. I'm gonna make sure he dies. That was volley. Fuck, volley is really strong too. Volley ain't exactly fucking around either. You know what just occurred to me? I think you have to hit all the switches and let all the monsters out to open that gate at the bottom. So I think this is gonna kinda sorta be like... I think this is kind of an endurance test. Hail did not do much, but lightning got him. Oh god, oh fuck, I let all those things out. Yeah, I think we need to hit all the... And if I hit the save point, it's gonna reset all the monsters. Because it works on Dark Souls rules. Shit. I mean, it's okay. None of these fights are bad. It's just... Okay, the real issue here is I don't want to fight a million fights, and then if that lady down in the bottom is a boss and she just washes me, it's gonna hurt worse the more of these fights I go through. That was a lot of damage. Oh shit, I got another item with that, but I clicked through. I didn't even see what it was. There's a door there. I will check that door later, because I don't want to... It seems like if you leave an area, it resets all your progress on whatever you were doing. Okay, so these are open now. All right, I'm just gonna fight you. You're in my way. Okay, I got that switch up there. You can just reposition. And we'll volley. Boom, nice. You imagine look at the kind of character and that nobody likes her and everyone's terrified to work with her. sense. They knew what they were doing in this dungeon. It is not easy to dodge these enemies. So volley, I have to keep this straight because some spells like lightning are like random attacks to two enemy, like one enemy or two enemy or something. Volley is 2 hits to every enemy guaranteed. That's pretty handy. Jailer armor might be new. Well, he dies like everybody else, so. Okay, that's the main column. Did I get this thing open? Did I hit the switches? I feel like I might have. There might only be 3. It feels like everybody's free. Yep. All right. You have returned. Who are you? The last survivor. The warden. The warden? Yes, and I've been watching you. These 2 you call friends, they ate everyone that I loved. Oh, this is a fight. My wife, my son, everyone I ever knew, except me. I am the lone survivor. I am the warden. Yet here I am, a prisoner in my own jail. These bars protected me. They're the reason I lived, until, of course, I didn't. But now something new protects me. Hate. Pure hatred. It protects me from moving on. Get ready. I hoped that they'd return, like the poet of silver. And now they have. Thank you for opening my cell, and thank you for bringing them to me. It's really cool looking. Alright, what do we got? Elite armor and the warden. Don't know shit about any of them. They are ghosts. I'm gonna try holy, just to see. Alright, they don't do a ton of damage. I'm gonna do, actually, let's switch over to carbon. Let's see what this does. Okay, yeah, we're fine. No big. In fact, I'll just switch to Osteoclast then. Boom. $3,400 experience for that. That's pretty wild. Elixir, Warden Sword, and Warden Plate. That's some cool shit. Any idea what that was about? Anger is a powerful anchor for the dead. Nothing more, nothing less. Get out of this place, right? Yeah. Warden Sword is plus 10% attack. Warden Armor. Where would I be if I was... Warden Plate. Weight is 40, plus 25% defense and dark resistance. That's interesting. It seems to be, like, on paper, it's the same... Oh, no. Okay, so it's not telling me the bonuses that it gives to other stats. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. So some of these... Oh, I got superior dragon armor somewhere. And this makes you insanely strong. I think I'm gonna... you lose oh. No, it's totally worth it. We're gonna see how Violet works out as a serious heavy attacker. I'm tempted to make her an alcoholic. That would in fact be a great mistake. Interesting she doesn't challenge her companions on the Shades claim. It does seem like Violet and her companions have a sort of unspoken agreement that they're not going to delve too deeply into each other's affairs, I guess. It came up when we first came to this area and they copped to eating everybody. They did bring up that Violet's powers come from superior zombie armor, superior jailer plate, damn. They did mention that witches and warlocks get their powers from human sacrifices, so she might not be so far above them. Alright, half spell haste, 20% attack and life. Half mana and spell haste, plus 75% defense. Okay. So I've got a bunch of really good, like, just pure defensive options right now. Honestly, 75% defense is kind of nuts. Got done making egg onigiri with the wrong type of rice, fried it pretty good regardless of not being onigiri shape. Yeah. Everything is salvageable. Forgotten dungeon. Oh, it sounds nice down here. Okay, there are monsters down here. I'm going to exercise an abundance of caution here. I'm going to go back to the save point here. Since I now have a shortcut to the save point. I probably should have gone back and saved before I did that, but yeah. So we're getting really good equipment now. It seems like it's just a matter of whether or not it's good for whatever build we have. In fact, I just had another thought. Warden Sword. Warden Sword actually would not be much of a drop in damage from Great Mistake, and then I'd be able to equip a shield again. Let me see what kind of... We don't have many shields. A lot of damage reduction. Her dexterity drops to basically nothing. Let's try this for a bit. Let's see. Her sword abilities... Okay, she's still got... Okay, she loses her AoEs. Actually, I might be able to give her an AoE off of sword. Depending. I could actually give her a taunt. That'd be interesting. I could give her a buff. Yeah, let's do command. That looks really interesting. And that actually gives us access to some other stuff. Okay. Seems like sword skills are single target. But that's fine. Yeah, okay, cool, cool. I need to experiment more with like different builds and stuff. I need to get a better idea of what exactly my options are. Honestly, I should probably be swapping different weapons onto Alex, since I mainly have him doing spell stuff. I might be able to find something really interesting for him. Yeah, Bow and Lightning seem like plenty of AoE. Yeah, the stuff that Violet's been doing in battle hasn't been very impactful. So giving her buff abilities for the other two might be the way to go. At least the way I have things set up right now. Alright, I saw a monster over here. Let's fight it. Let's see what it is. I think Romantic Flower and Bug Knight. I've seen these guys before in the Western Ocean. They are not easy. But I have more powerful spells now. And abilities, so... Let's see what we can do. Alright. Oh god. Okay. Sleep. Do not like. Alright, no, we're good. We're good. We can handle this. No problem. Violet even got to level up off of that. I love that line. You remind me of a bitch. Give me your shit! Those guys did look really cool, yeah. This game's got some pretty wild enemy designs in it. Garden fish. We've definitely seen garden fish before. Okay, yeah, we're getting up to enemies that are much more comparable to us in stats. Initially gone from I don't think this is normal to is this normal? That's an interesting progression, isn't it? You know some of the weirdest enemies you gotta play Crimson Nexus? What kind of game is Crimson Nexus? I don't recognize the name. Alright, what else did I just give myself back? Lower defense. I got shield bash now. Try bashing an ice worm. Knocked his ass down. Definitely helped with volley. Good shit. Action RPG Bandai Namco joint with a sort of dating sim in it? Huh, okay. Murda. You shit. 100%ity. Fucking wow. Okay. That's some high praise. You don't exactly 100% just anything, do you? Yeah. All right. I'll check that out. I am curious now. I know. Violet's wet. Scarlet Nexus? Oh, Scarlet Nexus. That does sound slightly more familiar, yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I might know the game you're talking about. Actually. That thing on the left, I remember. Balance. We fought it before, but I think these are kind of scary. I love how Violet just issues this guttural roar. Oh my god, that did a ton of damage. Y'all need to delete these things immediately. Yeah, okay, we got one, but not the other. And unfortunately, the other is the one that's doing a lot of damage. Alright, let's see if we got enough time to prep again. Oof. Doesn't matter, she dies. It'll be fine. Alright, we got him. Yeah, that was annoying, wasn't it? Only thing I didn't like was the extremely long boss rush dungeons you do a couple times to get a bit annoying. Character designs are fucking great. Whoa. Oh, nope, nope, not yet, not yet, not yet. We need to regen first. Amelia looks pissed. Still pissed. Now she looks fine. Knockdown's not great. Freezing is not great either. I don't think freezing is so bad on its own. But I think I think if they double up and you get frozen, I think you're stuck and in real bad shape. Killing is so fun. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. We kited those guys out of here. Okay. We're almost at full stats. This could be real bad, but I'll try it. Cosmic Soldier and Dark Armor. Okay. Okay. I will actually try Holy against something called Dark Armor. Okay. Cosmic Armor observed. The other guy eviscerated. That makes me a bit nervous. I'm gonna knock his ass on the ground if I can. And I did! And he's dead! Okay, cool. Okay, we're good. We are almost assuredly good. Boom, yeah, we're good. Hell yeah, I got 1,000 experience for that. What did we earn? 2,700. And a green heart. I like that treasure chests can have multiple things in them. Oh, I went right past it. Trinket, plus 5% health regen, plus 25% recovery. Okay, I mean, that's nice. Does anybody have any open slots right now, though? We have a regen ring. That's just better. Green heart is just better. And then, do you... I would like to give her... I'm actually going to take the water ring off of her, and I'll give her the regen ring. Nothing wrong with a bit of specialization. Okay, cool. We have actually... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Sweet. Okay. Alright, it feels like we've rather fully and completely explored this extent. However... I didn't find the journal. It said, in the quest log, it says the journal is located in the castle garden. So maybe I'm actually looking in the wrong place. Maybe I didn't even need to go into the castle to find it. Of course, at the same time, nothing out here looks like a garden necessarily. I've read that one a couple times. I wouldn't put completely breaking the quest past you. I mean, anything is possible, really. Oh, wait. No. I bet I know where it is. I bet I know where it is. There are doors back here that are locked. One of them might lead to the castle garden. That might be the issue. There's two doors, both are locked, and I do not know how to get the key or where the key might be. All right. I'm willing to come back on this one. Because there's actually some other stuff I want to do tonight. Let's go check in at the ghost town real quick. Oh yeah, the edge. Because I know we freed up some new dudes. I want to check in on the progress of our boat. Oh, and I can get new talent. Yeah, we have 7 unemployed right now. Yep. 1 talent point. Okay. Okay, arcane knowledge is 20% attack, magic, and mana. Romantic is begin battles blessed, enemies begin cursed. 20% attack and fire magic with immunity to fire debuffs and plus 50% fire resistance. And that just doubles luck. Our luck stat is not very high. I think I want arcane knowledge. Just saying this afterlife sucks. If someone made me go to work after I died, I'd be pissed. All right, what's this? Two-headed angel, plus 15% to all stats, 75% holy and dark resistances. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that next, unless some of these are just insanely more powerful. 40% to all stats costs 3. No, I think I'm gonna take that. Get the chance. Sacrifices plus 30% attack and magic, minus 30% healing received. Have you noticed we don't really do healing? This might not actually be a bad way to go at some point, but I'm pretty sure my next one's gonna go into this. 75% holy and dark resistance might... That could be really significant against some of these things that we're fighting. We didn't fight the angel long enough to know. Do we have it? Whoa, this is an actual ghost ship. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. You really got the hookup, Violet. Yeah, I suppose I do. So how'd you get that town again? I don't know, I was just given it. What's the catch? The hell if I know. All I know is the ghost listens to me. And they make dank ass ships like this. What the fuck does dank mean? I don't know. I just read it somewhere. Go back to saying murder or something. Okay. Okay. No, this was not always available. So, all right. We had to assign ghosts to construction in the town for them to expand the town. As the town expanded, we got more employment options. Yes, it is a reward for the town growth. Once the town had sufficiently expanded towards the coast, we got like the shipbuilder's office. And the last time we were here last night, I assigned 2 workers to the ghost ship. So when we came back this time, the ghost ship was ready. Which means we can now sail the normal ocean as opposed to the wooden ocean. So, where do you want to go? No clue. Let's sail around and see what we find. Sounds good to me. Murda. You don't have to be sad, Amelia. You can say dank if you want to. Nah, I'll just stick to murda. Murda. Oh my god! They got Violet saying it. That's an accomplishment. Hey, any of you know how to operate this? I do. I used to run one of these in college. It was an easy elective. Huh? Onward! Murda! Yo, we got a boat! Okay, so we could... Okay. So we can sail back to Caddis, obviously. But there's islands out here. I don't know if there's random... I don't know if there are random encounters on the ocean, but... Depart? Yes. I think they mean disembark. Island of Bronze. So what's this place exactly? Puzzle Island. Wait, I think I heard the sailors talk about this place on my way here. They said something about being home to an old cult. Fans, more like it. Cult is a strong word. They still here? Doubt it, but you never know. To be honest, this place is a waste of time. Not Island of Sand waste, but close to it. That place at least has powerful monsters to train off of. Murda. Well, since we're here, we might as well check it out. Your call. Murda, murda. Might as well, right? Kind of funny the first place I land on is Puzzle Island. There are monsters here. What are they like? Hey. Zombie and Creeper. These guys are kind of scaled up, though. They're not necessarily like the guys we met originally. So I'm going to take them seriously. There's no reason for me not to take things seriously. Even if it is massive, massive overkill. Yeah. Yeah, I got 3 experience for that. We got free steel sword, though. I notice, interestingly enough, these monsters are not trying to attack me. In fact, they are staying away from me. King Mimic. And a virus. Ew, what the fuck? This could be bad. Or it might not be bad. Or it might be fine. You never know in this game. Yeah, we killed their asses. Got a lot of experience for it, though. And a lot of money. That's cool. And an oxygen spear? That's a new one. Grants wind magic. Plus 25% dexterity and wind resistance. What is your current weapon? Mantis Touch. Okay, he's got dagger and scythe skills. 25% dexterity and magic. But but magic's the one I actually want. Very reactive, being poked in the chest with it does a lot. It does let in a lot more air too. Well, I gotta say, this place isn't a waste at all. Temple of Bronze. So, okay, well, we can go ahead and save. That's good. This place is not like the other temples. You'll need to collect puzzle pieces to prove your worth. Otherwise, you won't have much to see. So this is why we're collecting puzzle pieces. Temple of Bronze is great. While it's not as good as Temple of Gold, far better than Silver's. Ugh, Silver. That guy is something else. Everyone hates him except his loyal followers. Hence why no one knows where he is. Not even his followers. Over half of this place is locked behind doors. The more pieces you have on you, the more you can go through. Okay, okay. I might go out and get some pieces this year. I've always been curious what's behind that XV door. The Poet of Bronze is a great designer. People only love her for her puzzles, but I love her for everything she's done. Even her gardening. Okay, how many puzzle pieces do we have? We have 3. That's B. This way leads to a dangerous dungeon. Very dangerous. Enter at your own risk. Okay, cool. There's something else to do here. This store is pretty well stocked. However, it's not the only one here. This is the most basic store here. The other rooms sell things far greater than this place. I only come here for the potions, to be honest. Oh, God. Okay. I can't even see the demon that's manning this place. Whoa, this is the basic one? Radiation swords. Calcium spears. Scissors. Enigma sickle. Enigma spear. Gravity mace. Jesus. And they're very expensive. Very, very. What do your armors look like? Lead plate is radiation resistance. That makes sense. Whoa, Enigma armor is plus 100% experience, minus 35% stats. And then the reverse of that is minus 50% experience and plus 35% stats. That's pretty funny. Items seem... King Elixir. Okay. King Elixir is insanely expensive. Okay. Alright, cool. I get it. Okay, so there are volumes of Poetry of Bronze in here too. But, I mean, that shouldn't be any surprise. What's this? This way will eventually lead to a ghost town, but you'll need to access it from the other side. Oh, okay. This. There's a large city to the south I always wanted to visit. Lazic, I think it's called, but sadly us ghosts aren't allowed to visit. Damn rules. The place sure looks cool from the ocean, though. We might be able to go to Lazic? I know it's on the map. Oh, this is more about Cosmic Color, Volume 4. Of the 8 that entered, only me and one other returned. I felt so sick. I don't know what happened or why I felt that way. A feeling of weakness took over us, and something was there. Something was waiting for us. But there were monsters nearby, actual monsters. I don't know I returned, but I did. The other survivor refuses to answer my calls. And Volume 5. I remember now, stat reduction. The place was structured like a video game. And it gave stat reduction. Cosmic fatigue, that's what it called it. Tier 1 was 25% to all stats. Tier 2, I guess, is 50, and Tier 3 is 75. These stats, those must be our life force or something. It just reduced them all, made it hard to even breathe. I'm going back in. Okay. Tier 4 is minus 90% to all stats. Tier 5 is minus 99 to all stats. Tier 6 is minus 99.9% to all stats. Oh my god, it keeps going. Outside area is Tier 1. Floor 1 is Tier 3. Floor 2 is Tier 4. Tears and Cosmic Fatigue are reduced by New Game Plus. My life's work is complete. Okay. So I guess that is a New Game Plus centric dungeon. Hey, get away from my stuff. I know you hero types. You ain't taking my stuff. Take theirs. I don't care. Do they have stuff? They do. Author managed to survive that? I think how is a good question. How would it even be possible to survive a floor that is a 99.999% reduction in stats? Ooh, that's good. Puzzle pieces 3. Oh, the doors are just open depending on how many puzzle pieces you have. So because I have 3 puzzle pieces, I was able to access the fast travel node. That's good. This one requires 7. This one is 10. This one's 15. Ghost Road. Northeast of Caddis, giant tower can be seen on map. Come back when tree satellite fixed. Tree satellite? Oh, I can't go through. All right, northeast of Caddis, giant tower, tree satellite. Okay, got it. Let's check the upstairs in the Tower of Bronze, and then I'm gonna go into that dungeon where they say there's really powerful monsters. No, there's an invisible wall between those two guys. I wish I had more puzzle pieces so I could walk around here more. 5 only gets you so far. I hear there's a powerful demon in the far northeast. He lives in a frozen wasteland called Frozen Ocean. Apparently trying to become an angel, and he may be the one behind all the monsters becoming stronger recently. But no one knows much about him besides that. The ghosts that have actually seen him are terrified to talk about the guy. It's almost as if they're unable. Ooh, okay. This giant basin we're in is where all the monsters in the sector live. They're usually nothing to worry about, especially on this island, but something is making them stronger. I believe it's a pentagram scattered about. I wonder who drew them. That gun one is a bitch. Took me forever to solve it. I just didn't notice the pattern. Can I get you something to drink? No, thank you. Alcohol doesn't work on us, even if it's ghost made. That's right. Healers. Well, have a good day. You too. Okay. So now there's something going on in the Frozen Ocean. Don't tell anyone this, but I like the Poet of Silver. Everyone here are just pretentious fucks. They don't appreciate his surreal greatness. Alright, let's see what the scary dungeon is all about. Oh no, Oddish is no word. That's okay, when it's video game characters is fine. Abstract passage. Oh boy. Alright, how bad could it be? Found 600 gold. Alright, there's a boss in there. Passed under something there. Looks kind of weird looking. Alright. Seems pretty bad. Blood God. The first enemy in a 3-enemy lineup is the Blood God. Itanimuli, I don't know what that's supposed to be, and an air serpent. Motherfucking corn is a random encounter. Alright, this'll be fine. Illuminati backwards? Ah. Alright, we'll go with our standard procedure. What do we got here? Okay. Blood God panics! Air serpent attacks! Mass plague! Okay, so far everything is fine. So far we are weirdly okay. Okay, I got one. Okay, I got the serpent. And Amelia's dead. Well, I was right to be afraid of the fucking Blood God. Certainly. Blood God reminds me of a bitch. Blood God, oh shit, it's Oddish. Oh my god. Alright, let's go in on this guy. Hopefully. Hopefully I have enough. No, I'm just gonna try Straight Thunder on him. Hey, there we go. There we go. We survived that. Barely, I think. I don't know if I really should be down here. I don't think I should. I think it's safe to say I should come back. I was able to handle that, but yeah. They're worth a lot of experience, though. No, it's hard for me to see in there too. It's very dark in there. It's really, really dark. Yeah, the thing is, if that's a normal encounter down there, then if I make it to the boss, they're just gonna pace me. They are just gonna turn me into goo. It looked like there was other stuff on this island, though. Like, there was a temple, but there was also a building. This must be the building. Hi. Oh, visitors! I thought I heard something. Are you here for... I think that's supposed to be the Temple of Bronze? Temple of Bronze? Oh, I guess not. Tell me more about this temple that we just went to. Sure, of course. What do you want to know? The basics, I guess. Well, it's a very informal place. Not meant for the uneducated. Educated. That keeps coming up. But in order to get inside, you'll need a puzzle piece. Puzzle piece? Yeah, puzzle piece. You can find them all around the world. The Poet of Bronze has puzzles guarding each one. She goes around and resets everything once every 10 years. And as of a few days ago, the puzzle had been reset. Interesting. If the Divine Tower ever starts working again, I'll be able to get some of them for you. Divine Tower? It's northeast of Caddis. You can see it on a map. It's surrounded by trees. Just go there and fix what's going on so I can order things from the special place. Seeing that you're a witch, you might be able to help. Okay, I think this might be a big deal. Have fun out there. What's your name, by the way? Diane. Poetry of Bronze 12 refers to Diane. I remember that much. Okay, this is kind of a big deal. We actually know what the Divine Tower is, because we have run into a lot of stuff that said the Divine Tower is offline. That must be it. I think we should head there next. But while we're looking at the map, this, I believe, is the water temple. We have a quest to go there. I might go there on the way to there, because I'm kind of assuming this is probably a low-level quest for us at this point. There is a path through the ocean. There's a building there, and then a long-ass way, and then some kind of village, and then I think this is the frozen ocean. I think this is where that weird dude is. Is it weird the world building is giving me almost a Caves of Cud vibe? No. I think the design sensibilities kind of come from a similar place, where it's meant to be bewildering at first, but as you explore more and more of the world and get more explanations from the people that live there, it all kind of starts to fit together. Like, this is still a really weird-ass game, but it is very gradually starting to make sense. I don't know what this is. I don't feel like this has been referenced by anybody yet. There's a dock over here. I don't know what that is, but it looks scary. Because it's basically a hole in the ocean with a glowing red castle in the middle of it. Okay, that's Water Temple. That's kind of fucked. Definitely don't want to deal with that. There's an inlet here. Okay, there is something off of that. There's another scary looking castle temple thing over there. There's a big ass city down here with a tower. And then this is the bottom of the map. This is the absolute bottom of the map. This is Lazic, I think. I don't see a dock, so I don't think we can go there. But we should probably try at some point. I don't think I'm going to try tonight. But there is that. Alright, there's a little house there on this peninsula. That's a really big-looking village with a bridge to a scary-looking castle. God damn, there is so much stuff in this game. Another scary-looking place there, but there's no dock. Dude, this is crazy. I seriously thought when we started this game, I thought everything that wasn't in this upper area was just here for flavor. I thought this was just like here to make the world look more interesting. But no, these are all places we can actually go to. That's nuts. This must be the island of sand that Alex warned us about. Strong monsters. That's weird. Literally the least descriptive thing I can say about this game at this point. That's weird. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try and stay focused here. I want to go to the Water Temple and then the Divine Tower. That's my current plan. So I think we're done here on the Island of Bronze for now. We'll be back as we solve more of the poetry. And it seems like there's breakpoints. Like, it'll be worth coming back when we hit 5, when we hit 7, 10, 12, 15. Recently reminded the most Seattle movie ever, Singles. Oh, you know what I also just realized? I left Ghost Town without assigning any of my new workers. So I think we actually need to head back there first. Because we have a bunch of new workers. Alright, current... Okay, I'm not sure what the deal is with the ship level. But I will assign another worker to it for now. Because I think we had like 8 or something. Oh, art. We need art, chat. Is this art? We need art. I will start with 3 artists. And then can I upgrade their equipment? It's for 2,000. Sure, why not? Okay. Art. Let me go... What the hell is this place? Wait, what? Hello, Mayor. Who the hell are you? I'm the Poet of Metal. Poet of Metal? What the hell is that? I'm a legendary blacksmith. The best there ever was and ever will be. I've been tasked to come to your town and craft for you. Who told you to come here? I cannot say. But I've been told you have realism shards? Realism shards? What are those? A rare resource found only through luck and determination. If you find enough, I'll be able to craft the most powerful weapons and armor to ever exist. Interesting. Show me what you can create. He can make candy. Okay, okay, we can see what... AP Soul. Okay. Okay, he can make things that give you AP. 5 AP a pop. Okay. Okay. Now it's starting to make sense. Now it's starting to come together. The poets are the best in their crafts that ever will exist. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Okay. Bitter candy is plus 3 HP. Sweet candy is plus 1 MP. Spicy, which we have a bunch of, is plus 1 permanent strength. Sour is magic. Hard is defense. Soft is spirit. Vegetable is dex. Expensive is luck. We actually have one of those. Oh my god. Yo, check out the prices. The prices of all of these are 30 until you hit expensive. It's 100. Something... Okay, something is up with luck. Alright, Omega Bombs cost only 1 shard. But look like they do a shit ton of damage. I have no idea how you get realism shards. No idea whatsoever. He did mention that luck and determination are factors in getting realism shards. So that does track. Okay. 10 realism shards makes an AP soul, which is 5 AP. Omega Candy... Oh, we also have condensed reality. Omega Candy is 300 HP. Oh shit, there's Omega... Oh my god. There are Omega versions of all these. Using condensed reality. That's 100... Okay. Now, I have no concept of how easy it is to get something like condensed reality. But that's an unimaginable amount of stats. Small candy box is 6 random candies. Everyone randomly munches. 12 random candies. Random Omega candies. Living Omega Bomb. Infinite destruction. Infinite answer. Infinite playthrough? I'm sorry, there's a bomb called Infinite Playthrough? That does 156,000 damage plus your luck times 33 against enemy defense and spirit. Okay. I feel like all of a sudden, chat, I feel like my eyes have been opened. I feel like I can see... Like, now that I have some idea how high the numbers go. Real question, I think, is where's my candy? And it's infinite use. Yeah, and there's 3 more tabs. Yes, feels like we have the economy laid out in front of us. Now, as soon as we find out how realism shards work, how we get them, then we'll have an idea of what the actual progression in this game is. Alright, Omega Sword is plus 35% to all stats, minus 50% mana, and plus 75% attack. If you can get it up to Omega Sword 3, that more than doubles all your stats. Laughing Sword is massive taunt. Great Sword is... Jesus Christ. Omega Greatsword 3 is 210% to all stats and 150% attack. Okay. Okay, so right now... Okay, Sickle also includes magic. Rod is magic and spirit. Huh. Morphing Stick is plus 25% to all stats, plus 10% mana, and gain all weapon skills. So you don't get the massive stat and attack boosts from this, but you do get access to all weapon skills. Well, okay, no, you do get the stat bonuses. You just don't get the attack bonuses off of everything else. So I'm hearing this is a cheat isekai. Morphing Branch, Mana Stick, Mana Branch. Okay, so those are the weapons. So supposedly this is as good as it gets. Armors. Okay, big stat boosts, plus 25% magic, spirit, and mana, plus 25% attack, dexterity, and luck. Okay, the armors are called Old Romantic, Angry Failure, Lost Cousin, Rejected Father. This one's life and defense. Giving Brother. Wait a minute. Plus 100% pharmacology? And 50% recovery. I am not familiar with the pharmacology stat. Brother gives weed. Young romantic is stamina regen recovery. Selfish critic is taunt. Protective mother is damage reduction. First love. First love might have something else going on because it only shows boost to stats. Pharmacology must be a healing related thing. Yeah, probably with potions or something. Final love is big boost to stats, but big penalty to mana and healing received. Romantic love is a boost to basic elemental resistance. True love is advanced elemental resistance. Oh, and then we got souls. I think these are for our golem. And I think these might be... Oh, no. Shields. Okay, cool. Oh! Oh! Alright, so one condensed reality costs 1,000 realism shards. Okay. Does the math on that work? So like okay. One spicy candy is 1 permanent strength and it costs 30 realism shards. So to get 100 strength this way, you would need 3,000 realism shards. Yeah, that tracks. Okay. So yeah, the math on that works. Okay, I think it seems like everything uses realism shards except the omega upgrades. And I think that's just kind to save clicking. Like if you're at the point where you're actually running around with thousands of realism shards, I think the omegas exist just to save you time. Yeah, that's the big question. I don't know where you get realism shards. So that is a huge question mark right now. That is perhaps the greatest question facing us at this moment is how in the Christ do you get realism shards? Oh no, we are not choosing religion. No. Very funny, but no. All right, how many dudes do I still have unemployed? 4. I'm gonna throw them... I'm gonna throw them in the mine for now. I'll do one golem engineer, and I'll throw the rest over here. Is atheism one of the choices? I haven't checked. I don't know. All right, realism shards. Realism shards. Must know more about realism shards. RUR angels are pretty annoying. We should do this. We shouldn't do that. It's like, yo, we got places to be. Get off the street. You're blocking everyone from the restaurants. I think the RUR angels, I think that's the thing that murders us when we try to go after Marcus. Okay, cool. All right, this is all very exciting. Let's warp back to Caddis. And then I'm going to see if I can get to the water temple. Where's the thing for the... I didn't check to see where Poetry of Bronze... Temple of Bronze, sorry. Okay. So it seems like maybe the stuff out in the ocean, like the water ocean, might be here. There's only one here. I have no idea what that might go to. And then there's a small handful up here. And then I don't know what this one is. It is weird that there's a central one. Also, I have a feeling that these are very important, but I have absolutely no idea how. Like, we have our own character stats. We've got the Ghost Town stats. We know there's a bunch of hidden stats in battle, like humidity and visibility and stuff. There's something ominous about these two to me. Yeah. The continual reference to being educated makes me think that those are particularly important. But I don't know how. We'll just do Northern Caddis. And I'll just head west out of here. Have they always been at 2? I'm not sure. I honestly can't remember. We've looked at them before. But I don't remember. I don't think they were ever 0. But I can't remember if they've changed while we've been playing. Alright, so my goal here is to head west until I hit a water temple. I might need to head kind of... I'm sorry, east. East. Might need to head kind of... I'm gonna, yeah, check kind of south-ish east. Is this just it? No, this is Poetry Blood 1. We've done this one. I think we did that by teleporting. I can't fit in there. If there's 0, it'd be a vegetable, aka the audit. If there were 0, I'd be a streamer. Okay, it seems we're at the water's edge here. Which indicates to me that we're in the right place. Enemies are avoiding us here. I find that to be a very good sign. There's a path that way, but I actually want to take the path down here. Right. Who are you? Needlebug? Somehow we haven't fought a needlebug before. I'm gonna try a straight fight with this guy. I knocked him down. It's charging him an attack, but I want to guard. Or I might just want to kill his ass. Okay. Yeah, it could have been way worse. Alright, very low level enemies here. Oh. Oh, what's this? Oh, this looks promising. What is this place? It's the Temple of Water, or commonly known as the Water Temple. Should we check it out? Yeah, why not? Might find some powerful stuff in there. And get stronger in the process. Then that settles it. Water Temple it is. Okay, what did they actually want me doing here? Another temple has some goings on that need investigating. Apparently this one's east of town on the edge of the water. See what's going on. Okay, good. Another fast travel crystal. And a save point. This might have come off of us completing the Caddis Temple quest. I think maybe we were supposed to do this a long time ago. I think perhaps we're not doing this one in a timely manner, but it's fine. Certainly ain't the end of the world. No wonder why Alex seems so confident about your odds here. Yeah, usually he's got some warning about strong monsters, but he made 0 mention of that here. And we'll be able to confirm once we actually see some monsters. Like, if they decide to stay away from us. No, they're still interested. Sewer Knight. Okay, yeah, we've definitely... Okay. Yeah, these are kind of whatever. I will still take them seriously, but they're kind of whatever. These are sewer monsters. Honestly, I might not even need to prepare. I might be able to just go straight in. Let's find out. Bug Warrior I fought before. Water Cleric is new. Wind Devil is new. Alright. Overconfidence may be a slow and insidious killer, but I'm gonna try being bold here. Yeah, I actually don't need to prep anything for this. Definitely should have come here earlier. And in fact, I'm going to avoid these guys if I can. Because it isn't really a notable amount of experience, anyway. The place does seem big, though. What do we got? Poetry Bronze 7. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, God. So I gotta figure out the combination of switches that'll get us through this. The, I don't believe these ever have anything to say, do they? Sometimes luck is the answer. I was wrong. I was just mightiest enemy thought. It's a very interesting one. I found random pages of instruction manual, I guess. Wait a minute. Sometimes luck is the answer, chat. Oh my God. I think I earned that. Whoa! Is it just me, or does this guy look completely different from every other enemy in the game? He doesn't have that weird color negative thing going on. Yeah, he hasn't been hit with the filter. That's really weird. There was another one like that. It makes me think it means something. Doesn't matter, he's dead now, but... Give me your shit! Stoic mana. Okay. Okay, there's a pentagram over there, and it's probably really easy, and I could probably one-shot it. But I really want to save first. Because I don't want to take anything for granted in this game. Just because I do not want to do that Poetry of Bronze again. Take for granted! I learned my lesson last night. If I accomplish anything of any note, I need to save. Because the very next thing I run into could just obliterate me. But I am getting that pentagram guy. Would really like to avoid fights, because they're just... Oh my god! Oh, wow, nice. Nope, that stairs up. Fuck. That guy. I want that guy. Oh. Wait, you're not a frog. When have you ever learned, I mean, lessons just on general? I mean, right now. I have learned from now. Frankly. We see what you're up to. Your obvious charge attack is obvious. That was weird. He just kind of absorbed that. Okay. Fortunately, basic attacks are still doing the trick. Whoa! It's just an octopus. It's just an octopus, chat. How bad could it be? Blackout. I'm not sure what blackout does. Doesn't matter. I did 1,400 damage to it. Absolutely did not matter. All right. I have weakened the darkness. All right, there's stairs up over here. Ooh, I might know where we are, actually. There's stone robe. Yeah, okay. So this... Alright, this is the eastern sewer that connects the original orc mines and now the water temple back to Caddis. Why mythology octopuses were thought to be the survivors of previous world/age. It makes sense that octopi are still doing their thing here. Interesting. Interesting. A lot of damage. A large amount of damage. Okay. So back to here. Can't go that way. Divine Underground. Okay, we ended up here from the opposite side of Devil Harp's realm. From the library at the edge of the world, we went east into Devil Harp's realm. And then on the eastern side of Devil Harp's realm was an exit into the Divine Underground. I mean, shit, yeah, I'll save here. Why not? I don't know why these hallways are so long. Oh my god, I am freezing. It'll be okay, just push through it. Know anything about this place? Nothing, except we'll be fine. It's the place below this that I'm concerned about. Okay. Sense snow. I hate snow. I'm sorry, I'm way too curious about what we just found. Oh. Okay, this is weird. What the hell? This is that one, Tryhard's Demon Domain? I don't think so, because they said that that one was to the far northeast, and there is an ice field up there. They look familiar. Ice Spirit is new. Faceless is new. Frost Creeper. We have fought a Frost Creeper. Okay, none of these guys are too dangerous, I believe. What's this? We don't know. It doesn't have a name. Or if it does have a name, it hasn't been imparted upon us yet. Okay, seems like the enemies down here are still pretty easy. For us, at the moment. Like Alex said, he's not worried about this area. He's worried about the area beneath this. They still want to fight, though. What? Something's following us. What did you do to Susan? What? Who are you? That's the demon that makes love to the doll. Oh. What do you want? For you to get out of the way? And why should I? Grr. And nice talking to you. Goodbye. What just happened? Intimidation. Us greater demons have power over the weaker, lesser demons. They don't mess with us. What? Why don't you just use that all the time, then? Do you know how many spiders I've had to kill? And not get strong? Please, I'm here to kill and grow. Murda! Then why didn't you kill and grow off him? Well, unlike you, I'm not a cold-hearted bitch who gets in the way of love. Preach it! Let's just go. This is a waste of time. Says the heartless one. Oh, I guess that would be the doll? Hello? I think she's a puppet. Love toy. Love what? Demons? Okay, this might get a little weird, chat. Hang on. Demons have many fetishes. This is one of them. Romantic. You need to explain this whole demon thing more. What do you want to know? Like, first off, how old are you? Old. Really old. Violet, how about you tell us something about you instead? Something worth mentioning. Like what? Like how old are you? 25. Ooh, really? Your skin looks great for your age. 25, not 35. Damn. I'm just over here fucking turning to dust. Where are you from exactly? North Street. My family owns an island on its border to Redland. So we're kind of like dual citizens. Your family owns an island? So I take it you're rich. That was the wrong your. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Nothing, just asking, that's all. And nothing, I'm just learning more about you. God damn. Ooh, my brother likes you. Oh, God. Violet, we need to find your brother. And fast. Agreed. Oh, that's him. He's right there. It's 190 GP I could have done without. I was wondering about this. I was like, I kind of assumed as much, but I thought we were gonna get more backstory and information on these characters if from doing side stuff. And that's certainly the case. This might connect up to the other part we found. Where does this go? Okay, there's an upper... Oh, fuck. I didn't even notice that was there. Oh, God. What the hell are you? Oh, no. We fought one of these before. Okay. 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 Hang on. Got something for you. Poor guy's lost. Don't worry. We'll help you find your way. Oh my God, there's so much to check. There's something strange about that tombstone, but I can't figure out what it is, besides, of course, it being red and all. And it's obviously not normal. Alright, it's another behemoth. Do I even need to? Can we just straight up just murder this guy? No. The answer is no. We do have to do this properly. Shock should be enough. Yeah. I'm enjoying this. But she is. Okay, so there's something up with this. He doesn't seem to do anything. This one's purple. Whoa. Devil Creepus. Widows and Devil Creepuses. All of the zombie type enemies seem to have a chance. It's psychic, whatever it is. All of the zombie enemies seem to have a chance to just wander lost on their turn. Too many limbs even for spiders. Yeah, I noticed that. They got some extra going on. Well, they're not very strong. Whatever the hell they are. So there's a blue tombstone, a red tombstone, and another blue tombstone? I don't know. Superior Phantom. Oh, we had Phantom clothes. Now we have... I don't know what these are. Somebody try wearing these, please. They're a boost to magic. They're very strange. I don't know what... They have no weight, but, like, robes don't have any weight. Cloaks don't have any weight. I don't get what's important about these. I wonder if you get something for filling out a bestiary for that Monday, or I wonder if there is a proper bestiary you can reference outside of battle. There might be one... Okay, Corpse Eater. We've done this before. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would assume, like, in a quote-unquote normal game, I would assume that the old hunters would have a bestiary for us to access, since there isn't one in our menu system. This game, though, no idea. There could be a bestiary anywhere. One of the, like, that random tower sitting in a hole in the water ocean might have a bestiary. That might be the Temple of Beasts. I don't know. Boss. Oh, it's a worm. Well, it's a void worm. It's a worm I haven't fought before. Preparing Earth. Hopefully we can just blast his ass, and this won't be an issue. Nothing in this area has been particularly threatening. Okay, cool. Couldn't one-shot it with lightning, but the combination with Impale did the trick. Okay, so there's a ring. Okay. We're gonna try a little experiment. There appears to be a ring of graves around the... Oh no, that was just the thing. I'm gonna kill all the stuff in these little rooms around the outside of this area, and I'm gonna see if that does something. Darkness grows weaker. They no longer believe in a thing called love. Cursed soldiers we fought before. They're not terribly threatening either. Charge attack incoming. Preventer void. And that guy panicked. Knocking him down makes a huge difference. Knocking him down is basically like a ×3 or ×4 multiplier on the amount of damage we do to him. Which is, frankly, massive. When you're talking about turning hundreds of damage into thousands of damage. Whoa! I feel like we've seen demonic zombies before. I don't think Shield Bash is going to do much to a guy that big. Volley certainly softened him up. Ooh, yeah, okay. Okay. Try straight Thunder Shot. Maybe an Impale. No, can't do Impale. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a gate down here. Okay. The fact that everything connects to everything else kind of complicates things. Oh, sweet. There's a teleporter here. I'm gonna go back and save, but I want to clear all the enemies out of these places first. Whoa! That's a lot of dudes. Dark orc shamans and a bunch of zombies. I don't think we... This might be the first time we've seen dark orcs. Possibly. Not like it matters. And that leaves the area to some other part. Parts unknown. Big man. Okay. That's that. I think that means, yeah, okay. That means I've cleared all of these. And that didn't make anything conspicuous happen. So it might not be connected to anything. So I'm gonna go save and then we're gonna talk to that red guy. And yes, I know I've gotten horribly, horribly sidetracked from doing the water temple like I said I was going to. But these things happen, chat. I can't imagine anybody's actually surprised by this turn of events. Actually, I might as well see what this connects to while I'm here. Upper Catacombs. Oh. This is, oh my god, after we freed them from their curse, I was gonna go that way to explore, and I went this way instead. So that's where that ends up. That's crazy. Okay, cool. What turn events? Oh, the fact that I got easily distracted from doing the water temple, and I'm now in a totally different part of the underground, exploring and doing shit. The lower catacombs, specifically. This guy. What do you want? Nothing, I guess. We're just walking around this place. What are you doing here? I live here. You're not from the Lazic military, are you? Of course I'm not. This body was the only one I could fit into. The only one you could fit into? Look, I'm done talking. Unless you get my demonic shard, I'm going back to staring at my mirror. Demonic shard, you say? Yeah, demonic shard. It's in one of those tombstones around here. If you find it, let me know. I'll give you 500 for it. That's it? You know those are worth a lot more than that. Okay, fine. I'll give you my puzzle piece, too. All right, that works. I can't leave this spot. Why not? I just can't, okay? Damn, you guys ask a lot of questions. Hey, okay, we'll find it for you. Just don't take forever. I got dungeons to make. I wonder if this is a poet. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. Oh, what do we have here? Demonic shard. Oh, ooh. What are these for exactly? Like, what kind of stuff? Demon stuff. Alright, let's get back to the red guy. Fuck! I've got a couple of those. Yeah, I'm up to 4 of them, and I guess I'm going to lose one. I guess I'm going to trade it for a puzzle piece. Which I'm fine with. I know what puzzle pieces are for. I don't know what these are for. Oh, you got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 500 bucks and a puzzle piece. Nice. Now I can finish my dungeon. Your dungeon? Yeah, my dungeon. I make all kinds. If you're curious, you can check the one out nearby. It'll be finished by the time you walk to it. Wait, are you the poet of blood? Shh. They don't like it when we reveal ourselves. So please don't tell anyone. Don't worry, we won't. Well, I'm off. If you ever drop by Wooden Edge, come see me at the bar. I'll buy you some drinks. Wooden Edge, you mean that educated town that Wooden Road leads into? That's the one. Sounds good. If we ever drop by, we'll hit you up. Murda. Adios. Poet of blood, huh? What does that even mean? He makes dungeons with monsters. We kill the monsters. Most monsters bleed. And also, he's red. You know, like blood. Oh. Now, the poet of silver, that's a question worth asking. His name makes no sense. Alright, let's get going. Right. Broken mirror. A broken mirror. Alright, well, this is pretty cool. We are now buddies with the poet of blood. Bloodies. So somewhere around here is a poet of blood dungeon. Yeah, get some educated drinks. What the hell does that even mean? There's a save point over there. I guess I should grab these. Guess I might as well grab these. I feel like they're just gonna be a pittance. But every once in a while, that one's actually set. That one actually has the potential to be something good. Zombies must have a pretty high chance of getting lost. It seems like that's the majority of what they do, is be lost. Honestly. I have seen them do other things, like they have attacked us. I believe they're dark element. Dark or poison, I can't remember which. But yeah, they don't do much. Barely worth my time indeed. Magic totem. Looks like salami. That was annoying. I approve robbing your dead body. I got bitter candy out of that. I got a permanent stat up out of that. And a bunch of money. That's good. Okay, what is that salami I got? It's heavy and it grants magic resistance. Fair enough. I have no complaints about this. the caves. All right, I did open something up. Okay, I think I might know. Yeah, I think this is the main part of the caves here. I think opening that up was a good thing. Where the hell does this go? Yo, what is this? A bunch of stuff here. Broken bug arm. Oh god, that's a monster. Okay, it's just orcs. God, that scared me. There we go. Debo? Come on, guys. Ain't gotta be like that. Alright. Alright, and that made the other one scatter, which is really funny. Alright. Get you. What's this? Snacks. Fire cobras. These are new. Had to disappear for a bit. Did we get any plot in the last 30 minutes or so? We got a tiny bit of background on Violet. Apropos of pretty much absolutely nothing. Alex was asking her about herself. She's 25 years old. Her family owns an island. Alex might like her. We discovered that the underhalls of the water temple connect to the divine underground. And then from there, we ended up in the lower catacombs. So I got very distracted from checking out the water temple. We got to make our way back there eventually, but I'm finding a lot of really neat shit. We also got a little bit of clarity on Alex and Amelia. It's not exactly a surprise, but they're both greater demons. A lesser demon showed up threatening them, and they just ran its ass off. Well, that was easy. Do you seem pretty powerful? Yeah, definitely. All right, we've hit up a couple of these at this point. Cool. I don't recognize any of this. Fight Attack. Thank you so much for the raid. What's going on tonight? How you doing? Have no fear. I is here. I wasn't planning on being afeared. Found you there Jerp raid quite a while back. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Jerp's a solid dude. Glad we have that in common. Okay, I have been down here at some point. Been lurking and watching this game, sure is something. It's nuts. And the craziest part is it's kind of sort of starting to make sense. Or it feels like it is. Good evening, Tsukino Raijin. Orman the Box, extremely subtle. Welcome in, one and all. Glad you're here. Out of curiosity, how'd you find this game? I don't even remember. I bought this years ago. It came out in 2020. I'm plugged into a lot of like indie stuff. I must have heard it through someone who does indie stuff, and I didn't do much with it when I first got it. I streamed it once like 2 or 3 years ago, and it honestly, like, it's stuck in my head since then. Like, I wasn't able to stop thinking about it. And then recently I've been looking into more and more indie RPGs, and in particular, I don't know if you're familiar with one called Fear and Hunger, which is a really really dark like indie RPG Maker game, and it reminded me of this. So it kind of inspired me to come back to this. Yeah, I streamed this a long time ago, and it was only one night. So if you weren't around for that, then you wouldn't have seen it. And we got, I don't remember if we got Alex and Amelia or not. I don't remember if we got far enough to get party members. But yeah, that was way back when. Dig the obscure indie stuff. This is super intriguing. I mean, I am deeply fascinated by this game now. I think it's super cool. And at this point, I would hardly encourage anybody who thinks this game looks interesting to play it themselves. So if anybody needs to jump out of here to avoid spoilers, I totally get it. Okay, this is how I got in here, right? Yes, okay. And then, okay, I know where that leads. I think Dominic Terrason said something about this. This is definitely his kind of game. Yeah. Nobody knows indie games quite like he does. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Has a really interesting combat system on top of everything else. Really big on preparation and planning. I'm glad you know him. A lot of, like, he and I think even now a fair number of people in chat originally hailed from Something Awful, the forum site, and I think a lot of us know each other from that. So I remember posting with him in the Steam thread way back when. Oh, hello, hi. We have Ganon at home. Giant. Okay, well, seems accurate. Never posted on Something Awful, but I read a lot. Read a bit. I joined Something Awful back when I was in college, back in like 2002 maybe. And yeah, for the longest time I just lurked. I just checked stuff out. And then finally I started posting. And then eventually took up a niche of doing video game reviews. I did video game reviews for a long time. I have a website. It's all linked below. But I have a website. I have a Steam curator page. Originally posted my reviews to the Something Awful Steam thread. And then eventually just kind of, I guess, grew out of posting there. So, yeah, a lot of cool people came from those forums. Whole lot of cool people. Kind of shocking, really. How many people can trace their internet origins back there. I honestly don't think I'd be any kind of presence on the internet whatsoever. I definitely wouldn't be a streamer if not for Something Awful. That was kind of my gateway drug to the more social aspect of the internet, so. You can thank them or decry them, depending on your point of view. I think I also originally suggested this for my Goon chat. I know it was discussed. I know a very few people in the Steam thread gave this one a chance, and the people who did were like, "Yeah, this is nuts. You gotta try it." That might have been where I got. No, you don't need. Ah. Whoa. What the hell are these guys? Cold Night. Okay, these are new. Still, the strategy is the same. The combat system in this game has an immense number of options. I am kind of sticking to things that I've discovered have worked. I'm playing it safe. Yeah, every once in a while, Amelia will say Debo, and I'm not sure why. Debu means fat in Japanese, but I don't think that's what she's getting at. All right, we've been that way. Debonair? Possibly. And binge reading something awful most recently because they have a gigantic thread on Void Stranger. Very good about spoiler tagging. Ooh. I started Void Stranger a while back. I didn't get very far in it. I am freezing! So cold. It's just so cold. Marcus is nowhere near here, so why are we even here? Shh, this place is not normal. Look around. We're almost about to fall off the ledge into oblivion. We're about to fall off. Why are we even here? To get stronger now. Hush up. Okay. Alex, what do you know about this place? Is there anything you should mention? No, not really. We should be fine. Okay, in that case, let's continue. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what the name of this place is, though. It's below the lower catacombs, whatever it is. And it seems to be completely frozen. Like, made of ice frozen. Okay, I've done ice spirits before. Arctic Enigma is definitely new. I don't like poison, but it never really seems to make that much of a difference unless we're just completely fucked anyway. Yeah, these things are still not that strong. We got Frozen Scythe out of it. You're not using this anymore. Huh, 90 G's out of a fancy chest. I was expecting something better than that. The enemies don't seem terribly inclined to fight us. It might be the power differential. Can't get that way. We're going this way. What in the Christ is that? Careful, Violet. There is something nearby that is far more powerful than the demon that controls this place. Should we engage it? Maybe, but it won't be easy. I can't remember how long ago I saved. I really want to fight that thing. Let me find a... Can I move this? Okay, I can't. Let me find a save point, and then I'm gonna fight that thing. Again, I'm not taking anything for granted in this game. That is some scary shit. Very few enemies in this game get special sprites. And when they do, they're usually trouble. Also, a lot of enemies down here. Fortunately, I don't really want to engage. I saved at the start of this floor. Oh, save point. Perfect. Excellent. Lovely. Let me grab this treasure chest. We'll save. And then we'll go fight wherever the fuck that thing is. Yeah, whatever, man. Are they shooting me? Did you shoot me? Okay, cool. Real quick, what's up here? Okay, this goes straight to the caves. Does not appear to be something I need to open, though. So I missed that. Ray Borgia, I'm sorry, I missed that question. This is running on VX8. I don't, VX8. I don't know which version of RPG Maker this is made in. It has 3D effects, though. There are a few rare sections of this game that are actually in 3D, which is kind of crazy. So, all right, you. That's a very different song. Abomination. All right. Consume. That did a oh my god. That did an absolute fuck ton of damage. Yeah, no chance. Absolutely no way. Testically killed by someone's nuts. Oh god. I guess the only thing I can do right now is see if I can figure out what it's weak to. Because lightning ain't enough. If the thing stood back up, watch out. Yeah, okay. Ow, and eviscerate. It's one of those damn enemies that gets 2 turns. I hate that. You can add 3D to VXA? It could be that then, yeah. Oh, it's definitely not that. Yeah, that's death. Oh, death is certain. Can I paralyze you? Okay. I mean, on the one hand, I can paralyze it. On the other hand, it just has so much damage. So much life. Yeah, yeah, that thing has thousands and thousands of hit points. One HP in a dream? Not quite. Feels like an optional endgame boss? I don't know. Because Alex said... I wonder. Because Alex said we might be able to take it. You know, we can do. I realize. Because we need to go back through here anyway. It doesn't actually seem terribly interested in us. I might be able to scoot around it and get that treasure. Is my running theory that pentagrams help with those random super bosses? I suppose that's possible. Devil Wall. Okay. Okay, it is actually interested in us. It's just really slow. Elite zombie something. Artisan decay armor. Okay, cool. Alright, I managed to clean it out of all its shit. What did I get for all that? I never checked the frozen side. This one's plus 35% magic and attack. That's good. That's good. And then I saw Artisan Decay Armor. Immunity to decay and decompose. I don't like the sound of either of them. Mesra Monster Raiment. Immunity to poison and toxic. Broken Bug Armor. Defense immunity to poison. Devil Wall is damage reduction. Dark and fire resistance. Star Badge. 10% mana and 20% spell haste. Zombie leather. Okay. I got a lot of really interesting equipment. I guess really got to figure out how best to use it. Alright, let's see if I can get back to where we were. Oh yeah, that wasn't hard at all. Crap, I didn't mean to save twice. Okay, so up from here was the lower catacombs. Wait, does this place have a name? I guess it's just a lower part of the lower catacombs. And all of this appears to be dangling off of the bottom of the world. Over the void that leads to oblivion. Okay, and then this is the Divine Underground. Which appears to connect a bunch of different things. I don't remember, like, I don't know what is in the Divine Underground itself. All I know is that it connects up a couple of these places. Like, what are you? Holy Morig and Blessed Nora. Okay. So these guys are holy. Yeah, it's probably not even worth doing that. Archery skills are fine unless they're incredibly physically resistant. Okay. Yeah, these guys ain't shit. Okay, cool. All right, you know what? I know I've been really curious about this place. I'm gonna go back to the water temple. Because I feel like if I don't finish the water temple, I'm never going to. I keep getting distracted from that. There's another passage over here. Oh, that's treasure. I want that. Yeah. Get an attention span. Look, a shiny object. You know how hard this is for me, chat. Gonna work, monster. Obvious charge attack is obvious. Water robe. Cool. Okay. So I don't think whatever it is I'm looking for here is not here. I think it's on the other side of this place. Down instead of up. Which I guess would make sense. This would lead towards the ocean. Oh yeah, I need the Mesra key, didn't I? Wait, are we underwater? That we are. Should we check it out? We can handle ourselves. We should be all right. All right. Superior pacifist. Carbs! Minor criticism of the game may just be how it's played. Combat seems to come in two flavors, either trivial or impossible. I disagree. The Western Wooden Ocean last night had enemies that I could beat, but I need to be smarter about. I needed better strategies than I had. So, I mean, part of what's going on right now is I'm going back through areas that I think the game expected me to do earlier. Like, I've had this side quest for a long time. Basically, as long as I have had Alex and Amelia, I've had this side quest. I could have left the temple in Caddis immediately and then gone and done this, I think. So it's just kind of how things shook out. Yeah, there are definitely enemies that will challenge me without obliterating me. Shit, not from this side. And part of my challenge right now is figuring out where those are. The other thing, too, is that bosses, even bosses that I have, like, way over-leveled, are worth a ton of experience. So it's still worth going into these lower-level areas and finishing them, because I can get huge blocks of experience for finishing the quests and stuff there. That's nice. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that there's always a good reason to take on the bosses in these areas. Guy in the middle's new. Actually, Drowned Body is new. Drowned Body and Water Mage. I wouldn't use enemies with unique sprites as good indicators of the general challenge. Yeah. Yeah. And in an open world RPG like this, I think you can safely assume that I am not doing things in the most logical order because I have no idea what the logical order is. There's probably a much smoother arc through this game than what I've taken, but that's something that comes with experience, which I don't have. This is an odd area. Oh, it's a big grid. Okay. I guess we want to get over there. I glow really bright over here, and I'm not sure why. Ooh, ghost. In any game, we can safely assume you're not doing things properly. Got a new fish? That's a shark. It a shark. Well, considering my enormous lightning specialty, I think it's probably the right place for us to be. Derp shark. Our high reliance on lightning should make it plenty easy through here. Ooh. Lost soldier. Okay, we have fought a lost soldier before. It's a lot of enemies in this game, too. And as interesting as they are, it's kind of hard to remember which ones you've encountered before and which ones are new. Nope, 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 nope. I think in a more conventional RPG, you end up spending stoic mana. Cool. I think you in a more conventional RPG, you end up spending more time in specific areas, and so you get to know the enemies in those areas better. And I think because of that, they become more memorable. Enemies in this game, it seems interesting. I think it's harder to get enemies in this game to stick because you're kind of going all over the place at all times. What the hell is that? I think I know of him. He controls the Kraken. He controls the Kraken? I think that's the giant shelled thing we saw on the world map around the whirlpool. Yeah. But don't worry, he can't bring it here. Krakens can't enter temples of worship. It's common fantasy novel knowledge. So he's fair game, but he seems harmless. Creepy, yes, but he isn't harming anyone. True, but he does control the Kraken, a monster that has killed thousands of sailors over the years. Well, in that case, he's got to go. Oh, but it's still actually our choice what to do. Well, yeah, he's gotta go. It's summoning back up. That thing is so creepy. We need to kill it before it summons the Kraken itself. I will never sleep ever again. Doesn't this suggest that killing him will leave the Kraken out of control? I think it suggests that this guy is the reason that the Kraken is killing people, and if we take care of him, the Kraken won't kill people anymore. It'll just kind of do its own thing. Oh, she got knocked down. Oh god, oh shit, it has a bunch of pieces. I guess that makes sense. Well, fortunately, I'm an AoE specialist, so. Summon a shark. We need to kill that thing before more arrive. Yeah, no problem. Got a bunch of candy out of it, though. That's good. Well, that's over. That thing was a... Tell me about it. Kraken Summoner is gone, and there should be no more Kraken. Like, ever. Perhaps we should tell... Nah, they won't believe us. Lord Simon might. Doubtful. I mean, who's gonna believe we single-handedly took down a giant sea monster? One that decades worth of campaigns could never even scratch. Yeah, I guess you're right. Damn right I'm right. I'm always right. Murda. Well, enough wasting time around here. Let's go back to finding Marcus. Sounds good. Okay, so according to them, that should rid people of the Kraken entirely. But we do have a boat. We can confirm that ourselves. What's over here? I always get a little nervous when the music gives out. The Nether Highway is how us spirits travel between worlds. It's the one perk us ghosts have over the educated living. They have to use hotel elevators or spaceships if they're rich. Okay. This is a nice rest area between sectors, you know, for the Nether Highway. But you being physical, wait a second. You're local? Sorry, I spoke too much. Please don't tell my probation reaper. Murda. Murda? Murda. Murda. Murda? Murda. Murda, murda. 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 There's a oh my god. There's an entire class of murda equipment. It seems like the trade-off for murda is lower spell haste. It halves your spell haste. Actually, these reduce your healing received. Shahan Spear. Immunity paralysis. That would actually be pretty handy. God dang, this bending my brain much. Murda. 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 The sector is cool and all with the RPG feel and whatnot, but it really lacks internet connection. I haven't watched Netflix for weeks. They need more Divine Towers or something. Okay, yeah, we absolutely have to go to the Divine Tower. Of all three famous poets, Gold is by far the best, but Bronze is pretty good with her puzzles. In fact, she's got one nearby down the tunnel. Silver, however, there's no words to describe him. Definitely the worst writer of all time, literally. We keep hearing about Silver. Can't wait for the reveal that Murda is their god or something. So Silver's just shit. Is the map... Actually, this will show us where we are, right? Okay, I guess the Kraken is gone. So this is where we entered the water temple, and apparently this is where we are right now. I don't know where we're going. Where I want to go is up here. This is the Divine Tower. But I mean, we're here, so smoke while you got 'em. And this that we're on right now is apparently a nether highway. What's this? Poetry Bronze 1? Lost Man Volume 1. There lived a man with 4 children. He had dementia, so named 2 after himself. Michael, Sam, and Diane. We met Diane. Entire game feels like an acid trip, but your trip sitter hates you. His first child was not named after him. His second child was. His third became an artist. His fourth was a boy. To love art is to hate reason, the man said. No daughter of mine will hate reason. Poet of Bronze is not a real name. You'll never become famous. Yes. Underneath South Caddis was a door. There was a tech lock door. I think also it wouldn't open because the Divine Tower was offline. Dude, watch, he's losing his mind. Let's just say murder for 5 minutes. Okay, so lived a man with 4 children. He named 2 after himself. Michael, Sam, and Diane. His first child was not named after him. His second child was. His third became an artist. His fourth was a boy. I think 2 and 4 are named after him. To love art is to hate reason. No daughter of mine will hate reason. Poet of Bronze is not a real name. You'll never become famous. Okay. So Diane was the third child. Right? Does that track? I think it might be Michael, Sam, Diane, Sam. Okay, one more time. There lived a man with 4 children. He had dementia, so he named 2 after himself. Michael, Sam, and Diane. His first child was not named after him. His second child was. His third became an artist. His fourth was a boy. So the second child was named after him. Yeah, I think the second and the fourth are named after him. And I think the third is Diane, who is the artist. Yeah, Poetry Bronze Rooms are all puzzles. And we've actually been to the puzzle island that gave us a little bit more backstory on this. And we've also met Diane. So I think there is an autobiographical element to these puzzles. So, okay, hang on. Well, what? Is Michael right? That's weird. Okay, so who was the first? Oh, shit. That's not what I meant. I think it was Michael, and then Sam, and then Diane, and then Sam. I didn't do anything. Do I have to answer this as well? Wait. No. I think it's Sam. I think because of that, I think it might be Sam, Michael, Diane, Michael. I think Michael might have been his name. Because asking, was he right? And I think that's because of this. To love art is to hate reason. No daughter of mine will hate reason. Poet of bronze, not a real name. You will never become famous. I think that's a quote from him. Because Diane is the poet of bronze. And she did become famous. So the statue is asking, was Michael right? And he wasn't. But that means that the man's name was Michael. So yeah, it should be Sam, Michael. I don't know if you have to key this all in again, but that was it. Okay, cool. Julio. I think that means we have 5 now. No, we have 6. Shit. Hell yeah. Nice. Great. Cool. What's this? Actually, there's a little oddity here. There's a second passage this way. Oh, I think you could... Okay. I think the idea is you can do this from either side. And not only do you get the puzzle piece, but you also get, like, a pass-through. Blue Heart. Alex, info. Info? What am I, glorified power level checker? Yeah. Murda. So, we good for here or not? For the most part, yeah. There's a powerful monster island nearby, as well as a dark tower. So the monsters here are a little strong. Thanks, power level checker. What's a power level? To be honest, I don't even know. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, chat, as much fun as this is, I think this is where we're gonna have to stop for the night. Cracking into a new area this late in the evening doesn't sound like a great idea, so. But man, okay, we accomplished a lot tonight. Yeah, I went way over tonight because I was having so much fun. Y'all, I fucking love this game. I am having such a good time with this. It's so interesting. So yeah, this is super cool. I mean, we're under the fucking ocean right now. In some place called Blue Heart. This is super cool. So tomorrow night, I don't know. I don't actually know what exactly we're doing here. We're gonna explore this place. We may end up on the Monster Island. We may end up at a Dark Tower. I would like, the thing that I really want to do is make my way back to the Divine Tower, because I feel like that's a linchpin for a lot of things. But I might get so distracted tomorrow night, we might not even get there. So just understand that's kind of like my main objective for the time being. But man, this is it just keeps getting better and better. As I learn more about it, like, it just gets bigger, but it also makes more and more sense. And it's a really, really cool feeling. Really enjoyable. Hopefully y'all are picking up on that as well. But yeah, this has been fantastic so far. This is great. And we're only a scant 18.6 hours in. No, we're not, actually, because this includes the first time I played. We're 15 hours in, chat. Only 15 hours. We're still putting things together, getting things started. I'm sure we got a lot of ground to cover still. So, tomorrow night, more Wood and Ocean. And then on Thursday, we'll be back to the Power Hours. We'll be doing Nintendo Power, January 1994. Getting a preview of some games that came out later in 94. On Friday, I'm planning on doing a Sega Master System Odyssey. We've been through a lot of the Master System games. I want to go through more of them. More Power Hours on Saturday. And then Sunday, if you can believe it, is this channel's 6-year streamiversary. Actually, one day late. It's on the 10th, but we're going to celebrate on the 11th. And we're going to do something special that night. It's going to be a just chatting stream. I am not going to play anything on Sunday. We're going to be talking. It's going to be a trip down memory lane. I think it'll be quite enjoyable. But for now, chat, let me go find somebody to raid. Is anybody even up right now? No. The answer is no. Is anybody else playing Wooden Ocean right now? No. The answer is no. I'm just going to let y'all go then. Y'all go get some sleep. Sleep the sleep of the just, the not terminally confused, and come back tomorrow night. We'll see more of this. So, Fight Attack, it is my pleasure, and thank you so much for the raid. I very much appreciate it. It was good to see you tonight. Good to see all of you tonight. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for more of whatever the fuck is going on in this. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.